got cash this curse, and now I can't tell right from wrong. It's blurry with my glasses on, but what's clear is you appeared, and ever since I strung along. How'd you do it? This thing I never felt before. Going through it, 'cause you don't open up that door. I feel foolish. I guess you took over my mind, and I blew it. I thought the hell I left behind. Just a minute. Give me just a minute of your time. Just a minute. However long it takes to make you mine. Just a minute. I know you got a short attention span. Just a minute. However long it takes to read your mind. And I admit it after bed, I was trying to catch my breath. And never in my wildest dreams I think I need a cigarette. But it all went up in smoke, let me shaking like a stroke, let me open like a cut. I was the butt of your own joke. How'd you do it? This thing I never felt before. Going through it, 'cause you don't open up that door. I feel foolish. I guess you took over my mind, and I blew it. I thought the heck I left behind. Just a minute. Give me just a minute of your time. Just a minute. However long it takes to make you mine. Just a minute. I know you got a short attention span. Just a minute. However long it takes to read your mind.
This new fucking Chromeo track with Tori Wong fucking slaps. And they have real horn section. Nice headphones. Oh, let's go! Friday Funk Boys! Damn!
Fire.
Damn! Who's this Corey Wong guy? This guy kind of rules.
This week.
Wants to be friends with.
Oh, this is where they recorded it from.
Yeah, I want to see this guy. This guy's cool. Oh, let's fucking go! Let's go!
Funk on the guitar.
Oh, that's stanky! I love this.
Last time you saw me, I was shady.
Let's fucking go! I love funk music so much, dude.
But all the punches that I've taken, they built me up while you got soft. I know you think
Pessy's not here today. Pessy's on, he might hop on a little bit later. He's on a report.
He's on a mission.
He's American picking right now.
He really is on a mission, and I actually have some stuff. I have a wish list that I gave him, so we'll see. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to Daywave. It's Funky Friday, Fred Durst Friday, Shirts Off Friday, Freestyle Friday, and the movie Freaky Friday.
Yeah, if you see Roach checking his phone today, he might be purchasing something really fucking cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
Helicopter.
I'm jealous. Let's put it that way.
Good. Come on, man. Like, there's certain things that I don't want to. I don't even say because I want to jinx it. I'd rather, like.
Yeah, don't say anything yet.
Because there's certain things that are like, I like vintage retro things that you can't, like, I love that kind of shit. That's just awesome to me. Like I told you, like, what's his face sent me that phrenology statue. I get it, the joke, racism, whatever. But it's also cool, I think, to have like that old timey stuff. You know what I mean?
Like old-timey medical stuff?
Yeah, old-timey medical stuff, old-timey medical stuff. But not only that, like old-timey stuff you don't see anymore. Like, here's an example. Like, you could get a Pan Am ashtray from an airplane. Like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I find that stuff to be super cool.
Or any old Vegas like ashtrays.
Oh my god! And the old like racist like postcards or the Tar Baby toothpaste, shit like that. Like that stuff is crazy, you know. And again, I know it's funny. I'm not even collecting because it's racism. No, it's just something that'll never happen again. Does that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because racism will never happen again.
Well, no, racism will happen again, but it'll be a reverse minstrel show like the movie Get Out.
Oh, weird.
Bro, did you see that? That fucking post is 2.5 million views yesterday, and it was a throwaway joke. I just posted a picture. I just posted a PR. I'll just show you guys.
And 2,000 fucking replies. Like, I sat there and read through the replies this morning. Like, oh my God.
Dude.
They're coming out of the woodwork to fucking
Right.
show.
Was it a post you made, Royce?
Yeah. I'll show you.
I didn't see it.
You'll see it.
Yeah, Royce has been making new friends, by the way.
Somebody getting paid this month.
Yeah, I hope. Unless they can't community note this one because it's a fact. No matter how much they try. So here was my post, John, and I posted this. Pessy was on with me yesterday when I posted this. We were actually happened to be talking about the movie Get Out, right? And then I was talking to Pessy, and I'm like, man, you know what's funny about Get Out is like, it's all this like white, Jordan Peele makes these movies where like white people are evil and colonizers and all this shit, right? And then also, so does Donald Glover. Like the other thing is like white people, colonizers, America, this is America, blah, 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 blah. But it's like they always marry like white chicks, right? And this post right now, all I said was, I make movies about black struggle and racism, but will only marry a white woman starter pack. Now, before you guys say it, I understand that the Chelsea Peretti's half Jewish. I get it. And that was most of the comments were that. And I know it. But my point was that they're not black. Like, come on.
My favorite part of it was the amount of people like, oh, they're not white. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's like, I don't even care. A Jew, yeah. Whatever.
There's no difference.
So I'm at whoa, Jesus Christ. I'm at 2.8 million views. I'm at 2,000 replies, 39, almost 4,000 retweets, 56,000 likes, 4,000 bookmarks. It was a throwaway joke. I was not expecting it. Louis J. Gomez comments, and he says, bruh, white women are the best, though. Can't blame them. I said, I obviously don't blame them. I've been in a theater during a Medea movie. And somebody said, why did you pay to watch Medea? I said, the zoo was closed. So that is the fun I'm having. And then people are yelling at me, right? Like, you're screaming at me. And they go, you're racist. I go, I'm not racist. I'm not white. I married a white woman. I go, my problem isn't a black dude marrying a white woman or a Jewish woman. I don't care. I have interracial friends, couple friends. So I don't care.
Also,
but shut up. But what I don't like is people that go white people bad, white people bad, white people bad, white people bad, and then he marry white people. Like, you know what I mean? Say what you want about me, but I've never made a movie about the fucking Hispanic oppression. That was my point. Sorry, Frozen. Go ahead.
For the record, though, you are a big fan of Donald Glover.
Yeah, I love Donald Glover. I like Jordan Peele. I don't even dislike them. I'm just making a point. Like Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar's another one. Kendrick Lamar's wife is half white. Why would he marry half of a colonizer? That's my point. My point is that.
I saw that one too. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. And that's my point.
White people. I don't see whatever you're calling them. I see white girl and white girl.
Right. Well, they're saying Jewish people aren't white. And fine, that's fair. You can have
Is the one on the right Jewish too?
How does that work?
I don't know. The one on the right
doesn't work.
No, the one on the right.
How are they?
Well, they cut a hole in the sheet.
Yeah.
I hear you. But like, what color is she then?
Who?
I didn't know Jewish was a color.
Well, here's the thing. No. Their point
is Semitic. It's Semitic. It's like Arabs and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Semite is, right?
Whatever. Look, I'm not going to have the argument whether Jewish people are white or not white. I don't really care because honestly, I think that point doesn't really matter. In at least in this case is, I should have said not white. Like that was my fucking mistake.
Also, Royce, who's been on your side lately on this issue?
Yeah.
Rocker
Black
bottom,
women.
same thing.
Yeah, and it's like that's my point. I don't care, dude. I want to be clear here. I don't care. I'm not like no miscegenate. Like I don't care. Like that's stupid, right? It's dumb. It's
Yes.
dumb.
Your whole entire point is black women suck.
Well, no. My whole entire point is that if you read the comments, and you did, there's a lot of black people mad at me, but there's a lot of black women agreeing with me. You saw that, right? You saw that, right? So this has been
so funny.
this has been hilarious. Like I have been like blown away by this because first off, I didn't think my point was racist in any way. If anything, I'm pointing out you guys are fucking hypocrites. That's all. That's my point. Also, guy, fucking I understand that we do the whole meme Cubans are white, but I mean, look, I ain't going to get into any fucking white nationalist meeting. Put it to you that way. And especially now in the summer. Baba getting dark. Baba getting dark. By the way, $200 we take our shirts off.
You're getting crispy.
I'm gonna tan right up, and I'm so ready.
Yep.
I don't know about that, Royce, because from what I've heard, attendance is down in the white nationalism area, so you might be able to get in now.
I don't think they're looking for members like that.
Also, and I'm probably just winding this person up. Esteban saying everyone hates black women. Excuse me, sir. Mersh.
Mersh loves black women. My co-host in the afternoon, Mersh, he really loved. Too much, I would say. Too much, I would say. But that's, hey, man, you like who you like. I don't.
How black though? How black are we talking? Like Halle Berry or like
No.
Halle Berry.
No. I can speak for Mersh. I've known Mersh for a very long time. At least I can tell you this, and I've seen it with my own eyes. It's not how dark they are. That's not what it is. It's not whether light skin, dark skin. It's not how dark they are. It is how not hood they are.
So yeah, like Rashida Jones and stuff.
Right.
Pessy had it the best.
Chick,
Right.
Pessy had it the best. Hillary Banks.
Hillary
That
Banks.
is his type.
Hillary Banks.
There's a purebred right there.
He also likes Jewish chicks too. So to be fair, he also likes Jewish chicks.
Oh, Banks! I didn't even put that together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he got it. Anyway, I just want to have fun today. I'm just pointing out, like, it was such a weird thing that happened because, like, I actually take time sometimes with tweets, like, you know, and John, you know what I mean, like with your sock market tweet. That was a throwaway tweet, and that thing, like, blew up, right?
it just happens. Yeah.
No, I know. And
Yeah, that's why I didn't see your tweet because I was looking at mine. I was like, ha.
Yeah.
Very proud of myself.
Also, apparently, Russell Brand has been charged in London with rape and sexual assault.
Yep, we're led by Kid, Whisperers, and Rapists here at Rumble. Isn't it fantastic?
Man?
Good job, Chris.
Who's really that surprised by Russell Brand? Didn't he
Nobody.
make his entire career out of like, ooh, you got a luscious body, and I want to bed you tonight.
Well,
And how many
yeah,
of
and
them-
also, listen, are we really surprised? Are we really
No,
surprised?
I'm not that surprised at all.
Also, dear Chris Rumble, we are not rapists. Why come?
Ah! Oh my God! I changed the input on my TV to TV. Hold
What's
on.
with the egg?
Guys, you got to give me a second. Changing my input on this TV. I don't like that TVs are fucking computers now. Anybody else fucking pissed at that? Or am I just an old man?
You'd rather have
So,
like two.
John, you don't know the
No.
egg
What
theory?
what I mean is, John, like all the TVs are smart TVs now, so I just can't hit input to change the input. I have to go through a menu of their of all the apps they have.
I think you're just a remote supremacist.
What do you mean?
Like you just want one button to rule all.
Well, I do that actually. I have one of those Harmony remotes downstairs.
Yeah.
And those are great, by the way. I highly recommend. Battery life is fantastic. And they're super easy to program because you can just plug them into your computer and download your codes for your TV into the remote. So it's not even like you have to put, the old universal remotes, you have to put like the codes in by hand. Mm-hmm. You could just you plug it into the computer one time, you put your brand to your TV and what it is, and then it downloads the codes.
See, most of mine are Rokus and TCLs, so I just have the app and I just use that thing.
Well, JJ, you know why the Harmony one's good too? Because it also can use it as an Xbox and a PS5 remote.
Yeah.
Like like if I just want to use it like for like Netflix or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That's
So yeah,
That's all good and stuff, but what is with the fucking egg?
Again,
Oh,
you don't
okay,
know the
okay,
Fucking
okay,
egg,
okay,
man. Why is he just holding up an egg?
you want me to explain?
Okay.
I can explain it actually. There's a real story behind this. So
Okay.
P Diddy at his parties because he was into some wild shit, and I mean, look,
Yeah.
listen, I'm not gonna kink shame.
How much lube? Like
I will not
Exxon Valdez levels of lube.
I will not be kink shaming, but what I will, but is the next word I have to use here. The joke was, and that you're not going to be, you're not really accepted into the second level of the Diddy party until you could stick an egg up your ass without it breaking. Meaning that your ass has been fucked so much. Just so let me explain here. Your ass has been fucked so much that you could stick an egg in it.
It was a tightness test.
It's a tightness
John.
test, John. Does that make sense?
It's terrible.
You asked what the egg was for.
It's terrible.
Hold on.
You asked.
awful.
You asked.
Is it hard boiled?
No.
No. God, you just
Ryan.
straight up. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh my God.
You've seen everyone's seen gaping porn. So, you know.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, John, you were never pranked.
Look, we've all seen
With the
gaping.
gape?
Listen.
Yeah.
The one thing we all have in common here is we've all seen gaping porn, okay? That's the
Hey,
one
bro,
thing.
you want to check out this link? Totally cool.
John,
I'm not going
click
to
the
watch
link.
your jar videos, Frozen.
John, I'm gonna send you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that, but I will send you some gaping porn. Okay?
No.
And
don't
no.
send me
I'll
anything
send
like
it to you.
that.
No, I want you to have it.
No, please don't.
I want
please
you to
not.
understand how the egg.
I prefer
You should-
it if you didn't.
You
I would
shouldn't
prefer
have
it
asked.
if you did
You
not.
shouldn't have asked about
Nothing
the egg thing.
gaping.
Also, I used to do this bit on my show called Torture Frozo, and JJ would always send me a lot of gaping porn.
Yeah, what's that, John? You want some porn? I got you.
Oh no, JJ, no, JJ.
No. No.
What do you think about prunes? How do you feel about prunes?
How do you fucking get an egg up your ass? Like, is it lubricated? I mean, it must be lubricated. It has to be lubricated. Please tell
It's
me.
got a
And I'm
message.
learning about dry hatching here recently, so I don't know. Might have something to do with
Dry
that.
hatching.
I just got a message from Spotify saying that one of my episodes of ROTC may be removed, but it's not. It's not like for anything bad. It's just because it had a song, a copyrighted song. But the episode's from 2024, by the way. It's old. Okay.
I literally have a bookmark tag that's titled "Beat Frozen."
I mean, I just unpublished the episode. It's an old episode. Who gives a shit? And all the episodes are backed up at our Patreon and our locals, by the way, which you can sign up for $7 a month. Yeah, as a Rumble content creator, you know, as somebody who's part of the content creation team here, I just want to say that Russell Brand does not represent the rest of the Rumble content creators. Okay, some of us are handsome, you know, some of us have nice lats. You know, some of us are me. And I am not Russell Brand because I don't really want anything in my butt. But that's just me. Call me old-fashioned.
What do they do with the egg afterwards?
Look, John.
Do they eat it? Do they
John,
devil that shit?
Now,
And then
here's the thing. I don't know if they actually throw the egg in there or they use it as kind of like you're gonna get fucked in the ass so hard you could put an egg in there and then not.
Do they
break.
crack it in there and like fuck it to
No,
scramble?
I don't think they do. No, I don't think they scramble the egg.
They just pour them out onto a hot skillet and fucking make
It depends if they cough. Like if they cough, it's gonna crack.
a Diddy omelet. They call it.
Oh no.
Diddy.
So look, listen, guys. Oh, let me read some donations. I'm getting too distracted by gaping. Let me. No, hold on. I got it. I got this. Kev the Mev, happy shirts off Fred Durst Fridays. Let's spice it up and add habaneros to the wheel. Now remember, we're doing nachos, so actually that's pretty good, Frozen.
Yeah, not sure. Like, okay. There you go. There you go, Frozen.
Frozen.
Actual nacho ingredients.
Frozen, say thank you.
He's peeing or pooping.
Wow. Okay.
He's crying in the corner again,
Not
probably.
here.
Just sobbing. He has to sob occasionally.
I found another Chromeo collab. Mr. Legitimacy sent $10. Let's see what that is.
Okay. Okay.
Called Checklist. It's song's called Max. It's Checklist featuring Chromeo.
Checklist, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, hold on. I don't hate it.
1, I put you first. 2 of everything you deserve. 3 wishes, please. Get you diamonds, rub your feet, name it. Don't need no special occasion, girl. I celebrate it. So go ahead and make it yours. Checklist, 1, 2, 3. You can tell me what you need, baby. Check this. ABC, you make it look so easy on the guest list. It's you and me. We gon' need some privacy. I can get what you want. You just need to put it on a checklist. A, attitude, and B,
That's a drag tranny. That Frozen, is that you in drag?
Patrick Starlight from SpongeBob? Is that? Are they doing SpongeBob?
I don't know. I honestly don't even know. All right.
It's a reboot.
Okay. Let's see here. Some shit here. Okay. Oh, Camera Chris, you're literally the only reason I started using Twitter, and I love that you make it worth being on that shit. Twitter's fun, man. Get up above. I, for one, with showing John the process of gaping anus variety, he must learn. Oh yeah, they're telling that we need. They're telling, the fans are saying that they want you to learn. And
$5. That's just.
Listen. Here's my point, John. My point is, you do conspiracy stuff on your show all the time.
How is a jar in your asshole conspiracy?
I guess you have to find out.
Oh, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Oh well, yeah. I guess.
Hey!
Is that really the? Okay, you did that one on purpose. That was on purpose.
Oh God, I'm just gonna go ahead.
That was on purpose. Yeah. John, you're John, you should be muted.
No, I'll be myself. There you go.
On November 24th, 2023, officers in New Mexico began receiving calls reporting a woman yelling and screaming. Officers arrive downtown and spot the woman screaming and yelling on the sidewalk. Here's what the officers did next.
Oh, this is gonna be good already.
All right, a woman being reasonable.
Wait, did he say? What did he say? Where I'm
Perfect.
Sorry, New Mexico. Okay, New Mexico. Cool.
Because the people over in New Mexico are never, praise you're on drugs, right?
Why was it bothering you? I came out of the bathroom.
Oh, she's huge. She's huge. Okay.
Handle your bitch.
Ooh.
Oh boy. I have a real question.
Why is Melissa McCarthy on screen?
Are there any attractive people in New Mexico?
She looks like a fat Miss Frizzle
Yeah.
from the Magic School
Doing
Bus.
shit.
Yeah, I know who Miss
Oh,
Frizzle is.
She doesn't have the red hair, so it's
Hey,
but the outfit is very Miss Frizzle.
Came out and I was walking out and she told me to bounce. So her.
Is that her husband? That's her husband.
Let me take this off and we'll see.
Chinga su madre, puta.
Up.
Spanish. We're going full Spanish. She's Mexican, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
You want to say that bitch? Yourself?
Oh my god.
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Come here. Stop.
Because I have the right. It's called my First Amendment.
Oh boy.
You're Mexican. Are you here legally?
Here we go again.
Hey, what's
Nah, this is an American Mexican. Trust me, you can tell the difference.
you doing?
Well, there's white Mexicans.
Huh?
There's a lot of white
No,
Mexicans.
but she's acting like second generation. That she is my point.
Mhm.
She was born here Mexican is my point. I can tell.
Okay.
I could always tell. Like I could tell the difference between born here Cubans and Cubans that, came over. There is a difference.
They got kicked out of the restaurant.
Like if she was really Mexican, she would handle her booze better. She's born here Mexican. She's not that great at handling her booze. You know what I mean?
Do drink a lot though.
They do. Oh no, they do. They
So-
do
a
lot.
Yeah.
You're telling me that they can't get white girl wasted.
They cannot get white girl wasted. They could get
Brown girl blasted.
brown girl blasted is a good one. Yes.
Don't resist. You're good.
I'm not resisting.
They could have a bean or brown out.
Everybody.
I'm allowed to say that because I'm a spick.
A lazy out.
Back up. Step away.
So, Royce, we were colonized by the same people. Am I allowed to use the word?
Spick?
Mm.
You're
Yeah,
Filipino.
he is.
Yeah, Filipinos, of course, could use them. You guys are.
You could say chink.
Oh, I can
too.
use both words.
Yeah,
I
you-
can use
yeah.
spick and chink.
Yeah, you.
Yes.
He has power. Listen, being Filipino is really bad. I hope you enjoy that. Enjoy that. You know, have that. You know,
Those kidneys are worth something.
Frozen. I got to show you something.
No.
I got to show you something because. Hold on. I need to ask you a question.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna get very racial.
Why do you think it's going to get racial? Why do you think it's going to get racial? I have a question for you. And yes, it is going to get racial. So I have a question for you. It's a racial one. It's definitely a racial
You are
racial one.
watching.
These are Filipinos, right?
Yes.
What's Makati?
You know how I can tell? The face.
Hard Rock Cafe.
You got a real Filipino face.
These are your people, right?
Yes.
I knew it.
Look at you, young man fighting. Look at your way.
Hell yeah, dude.
So this is heavy metal.
Look at
Yeah.
you, young man
Heavy metal.
How would you say Guns N' Roses with a Filipino accent, Frozen?
Guns N' Roses.
There it is. Bro, YouTube is like sucking a dick today.
My favorite Guns N' Roses song is "Sweet a Child of Mine."
Okay. This is not Mars Volta. Get us this sandwich. This is not Mars Volta.
Look at the fear we're feeling.
Is it because of colonization that you appropriate our cultures, or is it because you're all racist assholes and appropriate culture?
No,
Hey,
it's because
hey,
when the
hey.
U.S. came in,
Hey, both of them.
All right, two
Well-
things can't be right.
Both.
yeah. Look, you gave us spam.
You're welcome.
They gave you music too.
What were you eating before that? Nothing.
Cats.
Fucking
Cats, I
papaya
guess.
leaves, bananas.
We would hunt pigs in the
You
jungle.
climb
Hey,
trees.
by the way, now Frozen goes hunting for pigs in Toronto, but they're different kinds. Am I right, Frozen? You know what, Frozen? We should do a Keys to the VIP today.
Okay.
Frozen, find me one from season 3 and send it to me.
Okay, I'm done with that.
These guys are good though, right?
Yes.
This isn't Coheed and Cambridge either, Fish. I would stop.
I feel like they don't have a lot of stage presence. That's, you know,
Remember, after this, they have to go bust the tables, okay?
they should start cleaning up the drinks.
Yeah, exactly. This is just the wait staff. This is just the wait staff at the Hard Rock. Man, we promised land.
The reason why he sounds identical is, and Royce knows this, they practice so hard so they can get on cruise ships.
They're good. Ain't that fresh? Okay, sorry.
Oh, Royce, since you mentioned, since we did that, I'm sorry to get off on another tangent.
You're a tangent.
I'm DMing you something right now.
Okay, we have another tangent. Hold on. What are we at,
By the way, this
What are we at money-wise, by the way?
so for the nacho wheel, it's 209, and for shirts off, we're at 33.
right.
This is not me, by the way.
What the fuck?
He's gonna be good.
Are you serious? This is good. What? Is this your people?
Who said you bad things? No, this is Chinese.
What a good singer. I know singer. This is good.
Wait till he hits the high notes.
It's CC low.
Okay, that was very good shot.
That was really good. That was funny.
Oh, and then Los Angeles.
I would have also
Shilo.
I would have also accepted Temu CeeLo. Presley says, "Nips out. Gave $50."
Already?
Wait, it's not 200 yet. Where are we at?
That's not. No, there's
Frozen,
more.
Where are we at?
No. We're at 83 still.
Okay, good.
So we still wait.
Not yet. Hey,
Not yet. Okay.
keep them contained, dude.
All right.
Keep them in,
Cool.
bro.
They're ready.
I know,
They're quivering.
but keep them in. All right, they're not ready for them yet.
No.
Not these bad boys. This fucking Asian guy ruled. God damn it. All right. Body
They are
cam.
talented.
New Mexico. Tits out fun. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Appreciate it. Tits
Thanks,
out fun.
Amanda.
Thank you.
Just because I like doing this. For the Frozo wheel, we're at 269.
Nice. Now, did you find a VIP?
I did. I sent it
Okay,
to you as well.
I get it later. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool.
I'm just saying. I am. Just please calm down, Andrea. They were just yelling.
Oh boy.
She was, and I yelled back at her, but I get arrested.
You guys are keeping this up.
Okay, then why you guys?
Andrea. Andrea.
Hang tight.
Andrea.
If I'm not,
Andrea.
What the fuck?
You're about to be. Now you're going.
Mail writes says John has adorable tits. He gave $20.
That made me blush.
Right.
Thank you. They are nice.
You're for sure resisting a disorder.
I'm not arresting arrest.
Also, I noticed they were scared that they had to pick this one up, so they had to get so many other cops with them.
Yeah.
Away from me.
No.
Guys, and you walk.
She's a big
he
one,
just told me I
right?
wasn't
And she's
arrested.
Latina, Latins.
Man, the Mexican wall comes for all, dude.
Yeah, and it gets there when they're like 20.
Mm-hmm. That's why we have to
After
build,
their third
That's
kid,
why we have to
typically.
build a wall, John.
Yeah.
Hours before. And
That guy just told me I wasn't arrested.
How about this? We have a wall for women, but if they have to be thin enough to get there, if the hot Latinas can fit
like
through
a
it,
thin. Okay, yeah.
right? That's actually not a bad idea.
How do you get just women though, and not just skinny dudes?
Oh, it's Sniper's Nest.
Okay.
Okay. I've thought of everything.
So why don't just have the sniper nest and just kill everyone that's not a 8 above?
Well, only if they try to come through. Average white man, I think ammo's expensive. Average white man says, I think it's time to spin your wheel, Royce. Also, when is Marie's competition so we can get her after? And end of May. And so then after that, we could do her competition, her post competition of all you can eat thing. So
We're supposed to be going.
Yeah.
Jess and I.
Well, I mean, if
planning on it.
okay. So now, hold on a second. I need to open because I did say I was going to spin my all you can eat one today at the end of the show. So I will be doing it. Okay. So I have it ready. Okay. Cool. All right. Anyway. Do we spin? Are we at 350?
No, we're at 309.
Oh, we're that close.
We're very close.
Hey, compared to the glizzy one, we're fucking having
Dude,
fun.
people like nachos because they're funnier. They are funnier.
They didn't care for much, the hot dog. We can tell when they like it.
Oh, by the way, he's doing the Blizzard of Oz challenge on Monday because Lent. Right?
Yeah.
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
That's
that was
fine.
fair. I was like, yeah, that's fine, man. I don't care.
Yeah, religious.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How many are you eating? How glizzed up are you?
Yeah, what
get?
are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe 6 or 8.
Okay.
Do 8.
Just
Do
to,
8.
Just to be
Do
safe.
8. Do 8.
Yeah.
See, I like the midweek one where he eats because he always bitches and complains that he has to do something on Fridays. So
True.
this takes that out of there.
True. True.
No complaining. I like it when Frozen doesn't
Also-
complain. He just does his fucking job like we ask him to.
Also, I got some glizzies yesterday because it was on sale.
What kind?
Can we put a time limit on this eating challenge? Like when you start, because like 10 minutes.
Red
you can eat
Hots.
all 8 of them.
Red Hots? Okay. Okay, we might be doing
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Red Hots.
Respect.
God, dude.
Yeah, but he made the rest decision.
It was also burrito day yesterday,
Why?
so I got one too.
Because you just yelled as there's kids and you're chopping.
No, I just asked why am I being
Speaking of burritos.
Why am I being arrested?
Speaking of burritos,
away from me.
Okay, I'm not pulling away. Why am I being arrested though?
I just told you why. Sit down. sit down.
No, okay, I will. But look, here's the thing. I just came out of that restaurant. Literally, I just came out and they're
Okay,
like,
madam, you're too fat.
yeah.
Take a bit.
You're
take
too
a deep
fat.
breath,
Too
and
fat.
then-
Too fat and too furious.
She had a good time at dinner. She was slamming them, I'm sure.
Fat and furious. Fat and furious Tokyo Drift.
She's like, more queso, please.
Then there's
Lots of queso.
Fat 10. That's when they go to space.
Fat cholas in space.
Fat cholas in space. Yeah.
There's a horror movie.
We went to the restaurant, we were having dinner, and they were serving. They spilled a drink all over. And he got upset. And he's like, what kind of
I'm
service
sorry
is
to
this?
see something. So we thought that was the husband. No, those are just her gay friends.
Oh yeah.
And no.
I wasn't even there.
I mean, we're trying to keep things calm.
Andrea!
Then that guy told me
I know. I just have to calm her down. Andrea, calm down. Andrea, calm down.
I have to calm her down.
That always works, telling a Latina to calm down. They're known for the rationality.
It's actually true. They're the most rational people
Mhm.
around.
Yep.
Please add pulled pork to the wheel.
Oh, that'll be good.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Why are
that'll
you
be good.
always so nice to him? Stop.
I figure somebody has to do it, otherwise, Frozen would.
Kill himself, probably.
Yeah.
Wait, killing yourself is a option?
No, never been an
No.
option, buddy.
No, you're
I don't
stuck
have
here.
No, this is why we keep you busy.
Yeah.
Idle hands. He sent me this song too, so let's. We'll play it while we play this.
So we just want to calm
We
things
have
down.
an Uber. We're not. Okay, but
I'm here. I'm just waiting for it to connect. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but the thing is when we saw you, you were yelling.
They were yelling at me, so I can't yell back.
So we tried to talk to you. You started pulling and screaming.
I wasn't pulling. I swear to God, I wasn't. If y'all are gonna arrest me, y'all are gonna arrest me. I'm not. No.
You're the only one
nothing big about it.
Well, yeah, she's a Mexican woman. Of course, she's the only one screaming. Feral Pigeon says, "I'm really disappointed. I don't get to watch Rosen eat hot dogs with his shirt off." At spam.
Stop treating me like a sex object.
Honestly, that's
Hold
fucked
on.
up. He's not a sex object. But that being said, we could do Man Tip Monday too.
Yeah, I was about to say we can figure
That's
out other
easy.
days of the week to take our shirts off.
Don't
You
even
just
worry
have
about
to
it.
provide the triggering money for
Yeah,
it.
don't even worry about it. I mean, that's
I mean,
easy.
we can have Frozen eat like hot dogs that he dips in Vaseline. $5 a dog.
Look, we'll even do it. All right, tits out Tuesday, whip him out Wednesday.
Gates of Above says vegan pulled pork.
No chewing.
Vegan
Tear off Thursday. So we all go Hulk Hogan.
And let's see.
Yeah, I got
here.
a shirt I can rip. We're good.
Here's another funny body cam with an annoying woman. Okay, hold on. Let me grab this one.
But question, like, all right, can we do like Hulk Hogan where you give that little snip to the top so it rips easier?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
This
just
is my
ask.
only black shirt.
Yeah, or am I gonna have to fucking work for this? All right.
You know.
Come on, we always work. We always got to do the work.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not into blading, but if I have to, you know.
Can't do it hard way.
This gentleman's
We watched this one.
This is what he sent. Oh, we played this one. You
Yeah, we
must.
watched
Hey,
this
hey, Fan of Tomato. You must have missed it. We watched this whole video.
A couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a week ago. I think a week.
It was
ago.
good though.
It was a good video.
Yeah.
It was a good video.
We found a lot of things like
Yeah.
Also, hey, you gave $10. You could put something on the wheel.
Yeah, put something on the wheel.
Yeah.
You're the only one screaming out of all.
women on her period higher than a Karen.
What number are we at, Frozen?
We're at 349 on the wheel and
$1.
Oh, $1.
and for shirts off we're at 173.
Ooh.
It's Roundup Friday, right? We can
No.
get
No.
I'm not giving
I try. Look,
discounts.
I'm an advocate for the people. I try and help as much as I can.
So we didn't even know what was going on. You're just screaming and yelling, and they were pointing the finger at you. So we
Oh,
came
he's
and
saying
stopped.
add an
set
egg
up
to the
and
wheel.
dance around?
Phantom tomato.
Okay, man, I love this wheel.
Just a single Russell Brand Diddy egg. Gotcha.
Got it. A Russell Brand egg added to the wheel.
Wait, huh?
What?
A Russell Brand egg?
Yeah.
I have to sit here.
Yeah.
You have to sit.
Is it signed?
Well, I mean, it comes with hair.
Ew, God. Ew.
If you count the brown circle around the
I don't
egg
need
sign,
a
then
jacket.
yes.
I'm born and raised in Colorado. 10,000 feet. I don't need a jacket.
He's imagining it right now.
I am.
I am, bro.
I'm not telling them nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not doing
They asked
nothing.
me to be calm. I'm calm.
Oh, just right here is fine. So what happened?
Essentially, they came in. A few of them were, basically intoxicated. We weren't gonna serve them anymore, and so we kind of let the host know the party. He is a good guy. It's his family. He comes in and does these ghost tours here, so we know him well. Didn't know anyone else. They, spilled drinks all over the table, so we're like, we're not,
Oh, the people did.
Yeah. We had spilt a drink on a guy. We took care of that drink. We're like,
Gotcha.
apologize profusely. So sorry that happened. I guess that's still carrying over, is what it sounds like.
Sounds
from
like it.
him. Yeah. Then they immediately spilt another 2 drinks on the table, and so we're like, we're done serving you tonight. It's fine. I don't want to cause any problems. Just let them go on their way. We tried to do our best to just get them out of the restaurant, and then she, got a little bit crazy with her, and then it just turned into
What do you mean by crazy with her?
the scuffle down the street. Well, she then was flipping off after him leaving, was flipping us off, yelling out the door, and I just was like, please get off the property, leave the restaurant, leave the restaurant.
I love the song playing in the background while this is happening. It's so great.
She was like, please.
Mail Ride said, red beets. Red beets.
And we spin.
All right, but we have their beets first.
I don't like beets. They're slimy. They're gross.
They get everywhere. What are you, Anakin, with beets?
Yeah. Is it like this? I hate beets.
I like beets in only one thing, if they're pickled.
Here we go. First thing on the nachos, Frozen.
I'm not so crazy about this.
Shut up,
Smoked
Frozen.
salmon,
Yay.
Frozen.
Smoked salmon is good.
Smoked salmon could be good, actually. I've had poke nachos.
Poke nacho.
All right, whew. Frozen. So far, not terrible, man. It could have been much worse. I know that's
Look, there are other horrors on that wheel. I know.
John, what do you think about the Beats as a band?
Ayu.
I'm not familiar with that.
Killer tofu.
Not
watched
much.
Doug?
Doug, the animated series?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
That's the
Okay,
beat.
well, that's where it
The
comes from.
beats. The
Oh,
band was the
oh,
beat.
oh,
Now I have to
That's
do
the
it.
only one I like.
Doug was awesome.
yeah, it's a very beat-centered show.
Get off the
I
property.
remember
Leave
them
the
saying that
restaurant.
a lot.
And then she got in my face and I got back
Sure.
and I said, time
Which,
to get
you
out
know.
of here with her trespasser. And she kept coming at me like she didn't hear me.
So when she was coming at you, can you explain that a little more?
She had walked away and she was coming up in my face like that, like she was gonna rush me, and I said, come with me.
Just so I get it right, her chest was pumped out like
Yeah,
explain.
yeah,
Where's
you
her
can
arms
smell
at?
the alcohol.
I'm gonna fight anybody. You come at me, I'm gonna come at you.
That's simple. You come at her, she's gonna come at you, dude. She lives by a code.
But yeah, you guys excited about the snow?
Well, she must be cold.
Oh God, I hate this woman so.
Also, I didn't know it snows in the desert.
They said they're 10,000 feet up.
No, it's
what
not.
desert are they in?
It snows in New Mexico.
No, yeah. So it snows in
Sorry
Nevada.
guys, snow makes me excited. I'm a really fun person, I promise.
Oh, you are
Names, I
crazy
called
is what
her
you are,
names.
lady.
How does that work? Can you tell me how that works? How does that work?
I'm not sure who else is called.
How does that work?
How does that work?
No, I know, but so somebody can call me a bitch, but I call him a bitch
Yes.
back
You are
in
a
this
bitch,
assault?
No, I'd rather.
Are you serious?
God.
You try to spin around.
God, I want help. I don't need your help.
Stop. We don't need you making things worse than what you already have tonight. Okay?
I can stand up. I don't need your help.
Don't pull away from me. Listen, you're in handcuffs. And if
We don't
you
want you to
fall,
fall.
that's on us. I don't want you
No,
to fall.
I don't.
Everything
I was
about this
talking
woman
to
is loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there should be
Nice
a woman,
hugs.
right? There should be
We're
a
a
woman
2-2.
doing this.
There's one available.
A rainbow
Boy,
shirt.
she's big. That's a 6'6".
There's no one available at this moment.
Yeah, guys,
Here, get
dude.
on this side so I can book
Some
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
bullshit. Eat
Wide
a
load.
dick, dude.
What a refried beaner.
It does not make anything any better.
Yeah. Stupid ass bullshit. That charge that in it so I can.
Did she
slam all
assault
the
someone,
red
or
in
did
the-
she just like act like a?
No, she did. She tried to hit her.
Yep.
Right now.
Ah, here she is, Guadalupe.
It's makeup, you dumb sons of bitches. It's makeup. Tell them that.
It's cocaine.
Well,
It's-
go ahead, drive me to the jail. I'm ready to get bailed the because I know there's plenty of people to bail me the yes, not to her face.
Oh.
I would find other ways to call her a restaurant. Go get him. Get out of the car and go. Yeah, I
they
do.
never
needs
stay
to-
quiet. They never stay quiet.
Someone really
Quick
needs
question,
to
I have-
calm Gabriel Glazes and drag down.
All right, he's gonna ask her a question. Hold on.
To ask everyone, okay? Do you have any children or anybody that depends on your care right now?
Yeah, I do.
Who are they and how old?
Dominic and Angelica.
Okay, how old are they?
Not old enough for you to give a so I guess nobody.
Are they adults?
No, I don't. It's cool you're taking me to jail. Is that what that means?
I already told you, but I'm not. Where are they at right now?
With those who were just on the
They
corner.
were with them here tonight.
Yeah, obviously. Now I'm gonna jump out and fly away. You see my
Crazy.
furry wings? They're
She
gonna.
crazy.
I'm sitting the up. What the? I hope you're ready for that, you cocksucker. Piece of shit.
This lady's awesome.
Stop and take me to jail so I can get bailed the that coke
Don't worry,
motion
guys.
on that
I know we're back,
Yeah, and
but she
that
just
head
you haven't missed anything. She hasn't stopped.
Oh,
said,
I
yeah,
thought she
I
would have
called
calmed
some
down
bitch
by
just
now.
a
No,
bitch
she's
And
still-
like, you know, been more reasonable, and then they would have let her
no,
go.
but
And
we
she,
can't let
don't
this
do that
go.
again.
Royce, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you know where your internet node's at?
I have not seen it in a while. Nah, they've been working on it. Just my power's been out there. There's all this stuff being built around me.
I had a theory. I think a squirrel's putting nuts in your node.
It sucks.
And then every time the squirrel puts in there, it cuts out.
Yeah, no, it's mostly at this time. This rarely happens during ROTC. It's just at this time, you know.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking it's a
Take
squirrel.
your seatbelt off. We need your seatbelt on.
A morning
We gotta
squirrel.
buckle up for safety.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God,
he's a
for
day
safety.
walker.
Home away, I can't.
You guys are starting my pot.
Can't step out. Do you want me to drape the jacket over you?
No.
No.
Can you please hurry up?
So you can tell it's a Hispanic too, because she does the whole sway thingy.
Raggedy
Let's just
flan.
talk.
That's what
Yeah,
she.
raggedy flan. I like that. All right, let's see. Uh-huh. You've probably seen clips of this one, but I want you to watch. I want you guys to watch this with me. Okay?
I would definitely say I'm a extremist.
Is this like
Oh,
the
this
polar
motherfucker!
opposite
Relax. Don't worry. You're gonna love this guy.
of Joe Rogan happening right now?
Yeah, basically.
2025. What are you talking about?
It's still here, bud. It's still here.
Buddy, I'm not falling down your conspiracy holes.
If you find the truth to be conspiracy, there are other problems.
This is that.
What is he saying though?
You'll see. John, you'll see.
Been telling me for about a week.
Will
now
I
that
agree
they've
with
never
him?
seen it.
No. You're going to hate. You are going to hate him within, and I'm not kidding you, within 30 seconds of him after the intro.
Anything like it.
Okay, all right.
John, you know how we have
watch this guy.
Download my new simpler
you know how they say
budget
that
app
we have
today and take
conspiracy theories on our side or this side?
Canada.
in
All right,
Lansing.
here we go. All right, here we go. Come on, here we go.
Lansing, Michigan, and this is Financial Audit.
Rex.
Welcome down to Texas. Another Michigander. I'm from Kalamazoo. Thanks for coming down. I appreciate it. That's a big trip. What do you do for a living up there in Lansing?
Currently, I am door dashing, and I run a small farm.
Okay, let's talk about the DoorDashing first. How many hours a week are we putting into that? Are we making money? It's not the pandemic anymore, so it is very different. People made a lot of money during it.
And I'm in a small town. So currently
Lansing?
it's
This is not that.
outside of Lansing.
Okay.
But yeah, Lansing mostly.
Okay.
So-
yeah, how many hours a week are you working on this?
So I've just started back in the last couple weeks after ending another job.
Oh, okay. What were you doing a couple
Okay, I
weeks ago?
hated this
I
part.
was working at Applebee's as a line cook,
Yeah.
making
So
16 an
microwave.
hour. Yeah, microwave and
Okay.
fryer, and yeah, that's
Why'd you stop?
I only worked there a few days, and it was just not it was not a good fit.
It wasn't a good fit.
I'd
I
been
wouldn't
trying
work
to
at
get some other
Applebee's either.
jobs,
You wait till you find out his debt, John.
and nothing was hiring. So,
Nothing was hired? Okay. Interesting.
well, I put in applications to do like all sorts of stuff,
Yeah.
like technicians,
Did you have
maintenance.
job interviews?
I didn't even get callbacks on most of them.
Okay.
So
How's your resume?
my resume it mostly just says my company that I own.
Definitely what?
It could definitely
That's all it
use some
says
help.
is I'm an owner
Well-
of a company. Okay.
I was a stay-at-home dad before
Okay,
the
here
divorce.
You have a kid?
Yeah.
Divorce. Okay.
Yes.
Cans of worms. Flying all over the room.
Sorry.
Watch.
No, it's okay.
Applebee's.
How old's your kid? Oh, no, your kid.
Okay. My child is
Is there only one?
only one.
Okay.
Yeah, they are 12 years old, and they prefer non-binary
that?
terms.
What?
They.
Wait, what?
They prefer non-binary terms because they're they them.
I hate him. No, you're.
What
So
did
you're
I
not
tell
a
you,
man.
John? What did I tell you, John? John, what
So
did I tell you, John?
I fucking hate this guy already.
You're not a man.
And it gave me the freedoms to take care of them, like take care of my child and take care of
Them.
everything they needed as they've grown.
They.
Wait, this kid at 12 has asked you to do non-binary?
Yeah.
I actually graduated from it to that.
I'm really, really glad that Caleb didn't like go over. Like he actually dug into it a little bit.
Because this flabbergasts him.
Watch.
Wait, this kid at 12 has asked you to do non-binary?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not super
their
familiar
parent
with-
is also non-binary. So
Oh, their parents also.
Well,
their mom.
well.
Look, did you see he figured
What
it
are the
out?
fucking chances?
Did you see he immediately his O was exactly everybody. His watch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That makes sense.
I'm not
their
super familiar
parent
with-
is also non-binary. So
Oh, okay.
Look at that long.
I feel you,
Look at that long
Caleb.
stare.
I feel you, Caleb. I feel you, dude. I feel you because it's just.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense now.
Just so happens.
Yeah, I'm not-
0.03% of the population.
Super familiar with the world, so I was just kind of.
okay,
I
yeah.
just realized like 12. Oh my, that's young.
yeah, they just
that they're
prefer
even thinking
neutral
about that.
terms.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sure. Why?
It gets
not?
worse, by the way.
Why not?
Okay, so divorce. When did you have a divorce?
Divorce. We separated in May 2023, and the divorce was finalized fall of 2024.
Okay, so neither really that long ago. My goodness. Okay. I mean, I'm constructing an image in my head, and I really don't want to be judgmental out of the gate. I really don't.
Just
Do
go
it.
for
No,
just-
no. I'm trying not to because I'm seeing divorced dad, mid-30s, doesn't tried to start being a line cook at Applebee's, but that was too much.
Yep.
So he runs away.
to
Okay.
DoorDash.
So I'm just
DoorDash is comfortable. I get
DoorDash
all
is
the time I
comfortable.
want.
Are you
with my-
making what you need?
I am getting there. I just started, so I'm getting used to. Yes, I'm getting there.
So you're not there.
I'm not there.
So you're not making what you need.
I'm not.
What are you making in DoorDash?
Currently on DoorDash, it's about $3.50 a week.
That is not enough to live off of, especially if you're like a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
And
enough. That's
what,
not enough to
25
live off at all.
Hours. So
Is that before or after gas maintenance?
That's pre all of
How
Oh
much
my
goes a
god!
gas on a monthly basis?
on a monthly basis.
Oh, weekly basis. Let's say.
okay. So about $60.
So 384 minus $60, probably minus another minimum 20 for maintenance. You know, for
And
future
insurance and
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, we'll put that into your budget and everything, but I'm just trying to see like what is your income?
the
Okay, so we'll do 384. We'll minus like
Just a little
20.
bit because I know there's a
other
little
steps
part
could
of
have
it
been
that's-
taken, like the
Kitchen
management.
always
could've-
has interesting personalities,
Okay, here we go,
especially
here
in
we
a
go.
place like Applebee's.
Yeah,
No offense to
absolutely.
Applebee's, but also offense to Applebee's.
Yeah, they have some very good food, but yeah, they're
Shut the fuck
I love
up.
their brew pub pretzels. They're delicious.
I guess I shouldn't judge. I haven't been in like 15 years.
Oh,
So.
that's valid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone got angry once and you quit?
It was that and the next day I talked to the manager. I had a morning shift scheduled. So I went in and I was like, hey, can I chat with you for a minute? Like, this isn't setting well with me. Is this something that's going to be a daily occurrence? Like, I just do
Sorry.
Yeah.
It got skipped, but the reason why he got so uppity about this, it wasn't anyone yelling at him. It was just a line cook just yelling in an outburst.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so that overstimulated him.
Thrive
This
well.
guy is the weakest person.
Oh no! You don't even
He's
know,
the
John.
weakest
John,
person.
John, you have no idea. John, when I tell you, whenever I say, I'm not overselling it. This is literally nothing compared to what's about to come.
in this stressful environment.
Okay.
Okay.
And she was like, okay, well, what can we have you do? Like, how can I make this better for you? And I was like, well, the dishes would be cool because they switched me over to dishes on the first shift. Their dish called.
What were you
dishwasher
doing before
called it.
Applebee's?
Before Applebee's,
How were
I
you
was
even
looking
landing
for,
in this position?
I was just looking for. I was
Yeah,
applying
but
for
what were
anything.
you doing? You had to. Yeah, before though. What was your recent job before that?
But it's just been caregiving for the last 5 years.
Caregiving.
Yeah, and
Okay, what happened?
that's my main
Did you say that at the beginning? I thought you said you have a business
and my farm. Yeah, caregiving.
He grows weed.
Yes.
What do you?
In Michigan is a
Okay, so
it's a-
has to-
Wait, is he saying he caregives for the plants?
No. Yeah. Exactly. Well, they have to call it caregiving. So in certain.
Oh,
No, it's called bud tending.
Right.
He's not even doing that. He's just weighing it out.
No. He's growing it.
Oh, okay.
He's growing it.
To be like what? Corner apples.
No, it's
Oh.
Right.
Oh, I guess I did leave Michigan right when that started, the whole legalization of that.
Get it out
Really?
of your head that
Farm.
weed is
Yeah,
not a
yeah, I have
business.
a-
Weed is a business and has been for a long fucking time. So
Yeah.
I'm on this
Yeah.
guy's side of I have experience in something.
a
Legal?
72 plant farm. Yeah, it's
72 plants ain't bad. I mean, you're making quite a bit of weed.
Yeah, we're allowed to receive donations
72
for
plant farm. What is that?
remuneration.
Like a 0.01 acre? Like what?
It's an indoor farm, so
Yeah. Okay.
it's a 9 light
What
facility.
are you
right
making
now.
off of this?
So right now we are just getting it started. Where we're having
Kind of like your DoorDash,
consistent-
just getting started.
So you do not have this farm. This
Is there
farm does
anything that-
not exist.
Well, it does, but you'll see.
It's a closet.
That's not just getting started?
no.
Well, you are
No.
34.
Right.
Holy shit.
With a fucking
I've been-
kid who's
I've been-
decided that he doesn't.
I've been doing this for 5 years. What'd you do the other 10?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
My,
Your life's not just getting started.
no, the life definitely isn't. But
Okay.
the consistent harvests are what we're finally getting to. It takes time to find the right strains and genetics to get consistent harvest, to pay all your bills, to pay the
Bills,
workers.
so you're
to
not
pay-
even paying all your bills?
No, all of the farm bills are paid. That comes out of the donations directly. So
Donations?
Well,
Is that nonprofit?
because they just have to do it that way. I know it. I know places like this where they have to
Oh.
call it a donation.
Here we call them exchanges.
Yeah.
So there, for a certain donation, you get like half a pound of weed. Or
Right.
something like
Exactly.
that.
Correct.
Look, you're buying a sticker.
no, it's just
Oh my God, that's how Jersey is.
referred to as
Yeah.
donations because it's
That's how we do it here.
you're remunerated for your services.
What the f- did you just call me?
You're committing
You're
tax
being
fraud. I'm pretty
compensated for your
sure.
electrical wall facility.
Yeah, if you're getting so many donations and
That time to Applebee's. Room I need. I have
here you go,
the
here you go.
AC I
Oh, this
need.
is where
I
it's- there
have
you go.
the team I
so
need.
you just sound like every person that comes on the show and is incredibly optimistic, and then we follow up afterwards, and their grand plan doesn't work. I don't know. Like I can't say no,
Right.
that's not going to work, but I also can't just agree with you because look where
Right.
you are.
I
Like
know.
I'm cognitively investing into this person's truth that is in this kind of situation. It's like I don't know.
Right. Yeah. It takes. You definitely have to see the process to really.
Are you an endless entrepreneur?
Basically, I have.
Well, okay.
I have tried. Oh,
What was your last?
That's a nice way
another
of saying
recent
get rich quick
tangent,
schemes.
very similar to the fish tank behind you was freshwater aquarium.
Yeah, I list
Have you
myself as
seen
a professional
AI
crap out
On that, I
water
live in the
boy.
marital home. I'm trying to
You
sustain.
live in the house still?
Yes.
Oh, listen to this.
I mean,
Okay, back that.
Christ,
Here you
week
go.
month. That is the tangible reality as of now, not the hypothetical.
Previously, yes.
Yeah, now, dude, now, not previously, now, just not hypothetical future. Okay,
Yes.
now it's 1,500 from fish. How many hours a week are you putting into both of those?
Less than 20.
Less than 20.
Less than 20.
Okay, including packaging and shipping and everything you have to.
And it did not work out
Webcam
well.
mod.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
No, they moved out.
Oh, they moved out.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, they moved out. So I stayed with our kid. And I haven't been able to afford it. And I've fallen behind.
Why haven't you sold the house or?
So because of the current federal tax situation, it is not currently worth enough unless we list over market value a substantial amount.
Okay, so we have this grand amount of money coming in, which means this must be a very successful job because you're a very successful entrepreneur. Do you have any other jobs? What other jobs have you done?
Other jobs I've done.
I want this
Okay, so we'll just-
existence of you so that I can actually put what you're saying into reality.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's start. Separation happened 2023. I needed to start making money on my own. I started trying to be a webcam model myself.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh my God! Does this guy have an OnlyFans?
Wait,
Is that what
John.
he's saying? He's got an
Wait,
OnlyFans.
John. Just wait.
There's
It
no.
gets better. It gets better. It
there's
gets
no-
better.
There's
Just
no fucking way.
wait.
It's better than an OnlyFans model.
Hold on, let me read some donations. We're having fun today. Feral Pigeon, have you seen the one where the woman was flirting with Caleb most of the time? Yeah, JJ, add something.
Muffletta salad.
Muffletta salad.
Oh, Muffletta olive salad. Frozen knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Added.
You're like
Genocide
$2
Circus,
away.
The only time my Applebee's had good food was when I brought meat to an early morning shift to grill and fed our opening staff. Oh, you worked at Applebee's? I'm sorry. All right, hold on. Let me get back to. Okay, I'm sorry. Now I got. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here so I don't lose it. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. $2 for shirts off, by the way.
Okay, gay porn star.
It did not work out well.
model?
Wait.
Yeah, like live webcam modeling.
You were like hole out. Double hole.
No.
Double hole out? Whoa,
Sling my meat a
hold
little
on.
bit.
He would sling his meat a little bit. Listen.
I needed to start making money on my own. I started trying to be a webcam model myself, and it did not work out well.
Model?
Yeah, like live webcam modeling.
You were like hole out. Double hole.
No, I was just trying to sling my meat a little bit.
Wow, man.
Hey, Drewski.
And
High
it
five,
did not go well for
High
me.
five.
It was
Sling
less
that
than
meat.
15 an hour.
High five.
Well, who? Like where? What? And how?
So
watch.
My only real
What, you go to,
customer
like,
I got on there was this woman that just wanted to see my belly button.
Give her raspberries.
That was
You
really
look like
it.
a baby.
She would ask me to stretch my arms up or try different shirts on, and that was she just wanted to see my belly, and that was.
Hey, buddy. Can I tell you something? That wasn't a she.
By the way, who takes their clothes off for money? Anyway, Genocide Circus, more like Only Bland. That's.
All right. Well, I guess I'll fucking start.
Go ahead, JJ. Yeah.
All right. Ready? Come on. Hit the button. The button didn't work. Put the fucking button in.
There he is.
All right. It finally worked.
John.
Do I have to?
You know you want to. You know he wants
I know.
to. John, I just want to see your belly button like this guy.
No, my belly button is always filled with like lint and stuff.
There it is. Oh, jacked unit. Jacked unit.
Skadoosh.
Frozen?
Oh!
Frozen?
Excuse me. All right.
Ooh, hot.
That's right. I guess it's my turn.
He full screens himself.
Hey, yeah, that's right, I do. It's my show.
It's my show. You don't full screen me. You can though. If you want.
Here you go, John.
I will. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. There it is.
Nice shoulders. Hold on. Wait. Is that? It is small. I'm not gonna lie. That is a small nipple.
That is a tiny nipple.
That's a tiny nipple. I didn't really notice until. I mean, I noticed, but like when you see it on camera, it takes off like 5 pounds of nipple.
Not about getting a tattoo. Just tattoo a bigger nipple around it.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Faticus said through $5. It says, "Give it to me, Frozen." Genocide Circus. I worked at Applebee's and IHOP for like 8 years. I can remember around 35 orders at a time, and I only said around because that was the largest party I ever did solo. Jesus Christ. Frozen, how far are we from spinning again?
We're now at 381.
But I'd sign on.
Oh,
and
John, by the way, this gets worse.
nothing would happen. Yeah, I was trying.
Well, listen.
I could make
listen.
way more
also-
money as a cam model, right?
I mean, maybe
Just say that.
people have little nipple fetishes.
So from work from home, COVID has been a huge issue.
Okay, listen to John. This is when it gets worse. Ready?
That was really it. She would ask me to stretch my arms up or try different shirts on, and that was she just wanted to see my belly, and that was but I'd sign on and nothing
income.
would happen. Yeah, I was trying.
Well, listen.
Well, also from work from home, COVID has been a huge issue for us. So like I couldn't. We've been
2025. What are you talking about?
That's what he just said.
It's still here, bud. It's still here right now.
Yeah, but it's not like impacting the rest of us.
Have you heard of long COVID?
Here we go. John, strap in. We're going for a ride.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, you mean that, but
Remember
not
when I told you it got worse?
That's
terms
from
of-
a single infection.
but not in terms of like the economical impact. Like people are going out and working. People are
Well, right, but the
in
economical
offices.
impact
People are in
is
restaurants.
also
People are traveling.
The long-term look at your life. If you are unable to live past the age
I
of
would
35,
strangle this dude. I would just
I'd
fucking
because-
strangle him to
Are
death.
you afraid of getting long COVID?
I'm not. My ex-partner and daughter and child both have long.
And daughter?
You fucking bigot! You fucking bigot!
What a bigot this guy is.
Wow, your kid's gonna kill himself now.
COVID already.
Herself.
I'm not afraid of it.
All of them have long COVID.
They self.
You likely have long COVID also.
Well, then I'm kicking its ass.
A lot of people aren't.
You got a short cock.
Many. I don't know
Have
any
you ever-
statistical relative.
About 40% of people that get a single infection, and most people have had 10 plus infections by now.
If that's
Do you understand the math on that? Because that's everybody.
Yeah, I do,
It's
but
a
if
lie,
that was the
bro.
case, this entire country's
Exactly.
economic system would be shut down.
No, it's
But it's
it takes
not.
time. It takes time.
You're saying that's going
The
to
long-
happen.
It will happen.
Is this like the polar opposite of Joe Rogan happening right now?
Bro joking.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so you're like, he's like, he didn't like believe any
They
of
don't-
it. And
yeah,
then
they didn't
you
understand what the
believe
risk
it's
is.
like the Black Death.
But there are tools that we can use, like what I brought here today. Like this guy here,
He's selling
Covixel.
something.
It's antiviral. Yeah, it's an antiviral. 2 shoots up your nose at a time, and
Lindsay,
it
how do
keeps you
how do-
safe.
How do you find these people?
It'll keep you safe. If you got sick kids and you're tired of them being sick, give them Covixel before they go to school. Keep them safe. If you're going out in a crowd,
How do you
use some
give that to
Covixel.
your kid?
2 squirts in their nose.
How often? I said.
Just for gymnastics. We homeschool our child, so
Because you're afraid of them going outside?
no, because public school's a crock and homeschool is much better.
But it's not the fear of getting sick.
I'll get on
well, we
behind
just take
that,
extra
but-
steps to stay safe. It's not the fear of getting sick. It's the
But they're not in school because of
Okay,
your
John.
fear. that
John,
they're
you have to understand.
Correct?
Why is he
Right.
homeschooling the kid?
Okay.
right.
It's just 'cause you
Initially,
want- wanted to
COVID and how dangerous COVID is.
well, initially
and
we
also
pulled our
he's
child
making
out of
them
school
trans?
because COVID was
Yes.
getting bad in our area. Like,
Didn't school shut down?
and not
Michigan.
really. They
Michigan
went
was
to
locked down for like 3 years.
No, they went to like reduced class sizes, but they reverted back quickly. There was a study published about this Covixel here last
He's looking
October.
something up.
That shows
you
that,
can tell Caleb's
well, it's from
Googling.
Harvard, so your quotations are a little
Well, there we go. It's just
impetuous.
No, it's just anytime anyone throws out the word study, it's like, okay, from what?
October 4th, 2024, Harvard.
Yeah.
That's when the study's from. It's about
Are you gonna say
antivirals in
anything about
mice.
it?
Oh yeah. So their
Antivirals
test
in mice, by the way. That's his study.
was mostly about the flu, and they exposed the mice to 250 times the lethal level, and the mice were fine that had Covixel. The other ones are dead because there's 250 times the lethal limit.
Okay.
Lethal limit of what?
200
COVID?
There's no such thing as a lethal limit of COVID. It's a virus.
That
doesn't make any sense. How does that
He's
work?
retarded.
It's not like mercury or something
Yeah.
like that. It is a virus, and
You have it or you don't.
It kept those mice safe.
you're
They didn't get
gay.
They didn't get the flu. They didn't
You're
get COVID.
gay and
They
an
didn't
idiot.
get RSV. They didn't get any of these viruses.
Okay. Covixel is a nasal spray developed by Salvicon USA Inc. intended to create a barrier in the nasal passages to block airborne viruses, including COVID. However, it's important to note that Covixel has not received approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. February 2024, the FDA issued a warning letter to the company stating that Covixel nasal spray is an unapproved new drug introduced into interstate commerce in violation of Section 505A.
It is a part of my financial thing because I haven't been able to.
Well, that's fine. I'll let you talk. It's just I like to play devil's advocate to things, but
I would definitely say I'm a COVID extremist over the last
obviously
5
that
years.
is very clear, but I just do not have the information equipped to be able to have a reasonable conversation is what I'm saying.
2025, you're still living like this.
Like, obviously, I can tell you're in an extreme camp, but I don't have even like the middle camp's ability to like talk about it.
Right.
Because it's like, I got COVID.
At least he's got
2
that
weeks
cam
ago.
guy thing to fall back on.
Yeah, the belly button stuff is big.
I had a.
All he needs to do is slang
so
some
you'll need to
meat.
watch for new symptoms
Pay
as
the
time
bills.
develops,
Well, sure, like-
anxiety, depression, gut issues,
Well,
like
it was like
strange bowel movements.
5 months ago.
Yep.
None of those have changed. I also had it like 4 years ago. Still, none of those have changed. But nothing new has happened to me.
That's good for you, but for a lot of people,
got
they can't
fatter.
get out of their bed anymore.
I don't think it's
That's part of it also. You don't think your thyroid's affected when you get a COVID infection?
I think I don't work out and eat really poorly.
That could be.
That is. Like mathematically, my calorie in versus out is
Yeah.
He's honest. I like Caleb.
You have to know what your macros are to like
Yes.
to lose weight or maintain, you know, if that's your goal. But if you don't care, you
look
just don't
pudgy,
care.
dude. You're just
That's fine.
Okay. Something just tells me you've been on Reddit or Twitter too long.
Reddit. This is a Reddit guy through and through.
But
This is a Reddit guy.
Okay.
Like even after
impacts
this
your
show, I'm
finances.
quarantining for a week before I pick my kid up again.
Yeah, because you don't have a job to go to.
He's quarantining for a week. Are you serious?
I'm going to quarantine for a week and jerk off on camera and see somebody tips me.
Are you okay?
And I'm on Covixel and masking on the airplane and using CPC mouthwash.
CPC? I don't even.
That's
I mean, look, hey,
these are tools.
masking on an airplane is not a terrible idea. People were sick. We had this problem in the fucking 60s. When did airplanes start? We had that problem then.
Should you
living if you live it like this?
You think those steps are extreme?
Yes.
I find life to be worth
That you're not
worth
going to
living.
see another human for a week? Yeah, it's pretty extreme.
But I won't see my kid.
Well, you
like,
said isolating.
well, yeah, I'll be in my house, but
Alone.
well, oh,
Are you going to see
I'll
any
be
other humans?
Well, my roommate will be there, but they've accepted
Roommate.
the risk that if I come back with an infection,
Then
they're
you obviously
fine
don't
with it.
understand what
But I don't want to
They
give my
probably
daughter an
don't
addition,
care.
or I don't want to give my kid an additional instance of
Bro, this guy's fucking nuts.
COVID if I can avoid it.
Sure.
It's preventing me from working. And Applebee's was another issue with that, where I couldn't mask and be in the kitchen. It just wasn't working.
Well, yeah.
COVID's literally crippled this man's life.
You must be so much fun to microwave next to, bud.
Yeah.
Don't blame COVID. If COVID didn't happen, he'd pick something else to be crazy about, dude. This guy's just fucking crazy. The same thing with the trans thing. It's just like he's just choosing things to be concerned about.
But as you find out more, you see that it's his ex that's influencing all this.
I'm not even sure I
It
want
was just
to.
too hot in there. My glasses were. It just wasn't.
Oh, so it was.
This guy's
They didn't
making
say
me
you
really
couldn't.
upset.
I couldn't. I could for my personal choices and views.
How are
I
you
could
going to
not.
operate in society? Well, it basically sounds like you're not. Actually, in fact, you're not, because you couldn't exist in an Applebee's and you're 34 and you have no career. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. You're incapable of operating in civilization. Right. Yes. Guys, I just wanted to say an extra thank you.
So he's like
Seriously?
a hypochondriac or something?
Well, she tested positive for COVID, so
Well,
it actually was COVID this time.
But she also was just gross, because I don't care if you have COVID, don't cough into food.
Right. Yeah. Like those gloves aren't going to stop your coughs going in there, ma'am.
No.
So I was like, okay, I don't want to eat this or be here. So I left that. And then a couple weeks later, I had started at a tree service company.
It's the longest you've held down a real job.
The tree service company was,
How long?
that was almost 6 months.
Oh.
And I caught a log.
Is this even worth going through your documents? Oh my!
No, he got hurt.
I caught
he got hurt, and then he tried to claim workers' comp. That had to be it. Yep.
A log to the side of my head on
The
that
tree
one,
gave him
and,
COVID.
Man, I think you're gonna be afraid until the moment you die of everything. And I'm not saying people didn't get sick. I'm not saying I'm on the other side of it either. I'm not saying I'm on your side. I'm not even taking an opinion or stance because honestly, I'm just not educated on it. I just don't really care. I was like, I got a little bit of fever and I was like, oh, this sucks. Hopefully I can go outside again soon. And then I did.
hopefully I can move again is some people's reality.
No, it's not.
Stop.
I'm just gonna go start working there. Like I'm tired of doing tree work because it was
considered long COVID, and he still leaves the house and moves around and can still function. He's just slightly slower. And there, look, I'll even say this: there's a difference between before and after. I can see it.
I wonder how many booster shots he has.
This guy was, he did get the shots. So what does that say?
Oh, it might be that.
I did not.
Almost 6 months.
Oh,
and I caught a log.
Is this even worth going through your documents? Oh my! I think
I caught a log to the
John, by the way, John, it gets worse.
side of my head on that.
I think
one,
you're just
and,
lost, man.
You'll see.
I think you're gonna be afraid until the moment you die of everything.
So he's raping his
And
children.
I'm not saying people didn't get sick. I'm not saying I'm on the other side of it either. I'm not saying I'm on your side. I'm not even taking an opinion or stance because honestly, I'm just not educated on it. I just don't really care. I was like, I got a little bit of fever and I was like, oh, this sucks. Hopefully I can go outside again soon. And then I did.
Hopefully I can move again is some people's reality.
Sure.
I hope I can get out of I'm just going to go start working there. Like I'm tired of doing tree work because it was a 45-minute commute there, 45 minutes back. And then it was working from 8 a.m. to 4-ish. and $20 an hour.
Oh, how have you actually survived?
That's a great question.
It's an incredible question because I'm surprised you're not killing yourself by
sheer
injecting
will
your things
force.
in, like
90 days
before tips.
Before I could make some tips, being the bartender up there. That was what I was thinking.
Manager.
Well, I was training to be a manager, so you have to do the door, and then you learn bartending, then you learn DJ.
Oh, this is at a strip club.
Okay.
So he was a bartender for a day
at a strip club,
and he was training to be a manager.
Yeah, and then
imagine.
Yeah, you go from there. So I had got to door and bartender, except it was only $11 an hour for the first 90 days
before tips.
Before tips, yeah, $11 an hour, old minimum wage before tips. So that was going pretty well. The scheduling was kind of killing me because I homeschool, and I'd have to work from 7 p.m. to like 3 a.m. and then wake up and do homeschool and then go back to work. And it was just not working well. I was sleeping in. I was exhausted.
How long did you stay there?
I was there for 4 months. 4 months at the strip club. So until, but they did have this one contest there called the prettiest butthole in Michigan.
No.
Oh God.
Was this a gay strip club?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. Does it? Oh my God.
Check this man's computer. That's all I'm saying.
What did he enter his butthole in this competition?
Yes.
It's a pretty good contest. Yeah,
it's a pretty good contest. It's a big deal.
If you want to compete
participate or judge,
and he was in the corner jerking off like a fucking gerbil.
Well, there's you have to there's symmetry you have to judge it on, diameter, how many wrinkles it has.
Yeah, butthole print.
The fewer wrinkles, the better.
Yeah.
But again, it has a lot to do with symmetry.
And preference.
And then the talent portion.
Yeah. And then what do we do with the eggs?
You blow smoke rings with it.
If you want to compete
or judge.
I was just witnessing. I wasn't judging or participating. The guy that won, though, definitely deserved the trophy.
It was
It was a gay strip club. It was a gay strip club.
The guy who won definitely deserved the trophy.
It was a gay
that was a mwah for a butthole.
That means he's gay.
Kitty be in the chat. He was crowned famous anus.
Okay.
He did fantastic. Yeah. He had the best stink star in the galaxy, I'm pretty
some sort of melody with it.
What the fuck are you fucking doing?
Just working. I mean,
kind of. I mean,
Kind
you
of.
quit every job. You're not working a job right now. You're doing DoorDash. You have,
DoorDash is a job.
it's a job, but with your money before expenses.
It's a job that fits my schedule currently, and I enjoy doing
Because
it.
your schedule is borderline made by you.
That's, well, I mean, it's between my
Yes.
custody arrangement and homeschool scheduling. I need to do all of these other things.
Okay, maybe you can't homeschool then.
No, I have to homeschool.
Okay, then maybe you're just unable to operate as a single dad. Mathematically, so far, that is correct.
Yeah, it's been extremely hard to go
No, not
from
extremely hard. You're not
traditional
doing it.
husband to
Buddy, this is debt. I actually don't even know it, but my producers have been telling me for about a week now that they've never seen anything in the middle of a day, and that's preventing you from going and working 9 hours somewhere else. It doesn't make up for it, and your financial situation is
John, it gets worse.
proof
What
of it.
is his
If
debt?
you
John, that's the worst part. You're gonna get there. Don't worry.
cannot
debt
afford to
for
take care
what?
of your child
Just wait.
Just wait.
Okay.
because you
All right.
are dedicated to
I was gonna
homeschooling them,
guess, but now
then
I'm
you
gonna
can't afford to. This is basic.
I can afford not to. It's worth any price to take care of my kid.
Oh my You
If you have a kid one day, you might understand.
Yeah, and
Are you
guess
married
what?
yet?
I am not, but guess what? I've seen a lot of people on this show, and this is where you're headed, that you're so proud of for some reason, where their entire life, your kid is going to be on hold because their failure and joke of a dad while they're trying to live their life never did anything in their entire life, their dad's life. So all of a sudden, your kid has to put their life on hold to take care of their failure dad. That's where you're going. That's just a mathematical reality. I don't need to have had a kid to know that.
That's not going to happen.
Get him,
No,
Caleb.
that's not going to happen. Look at your finances now. You're in your mid-30s. You're acting like a 12-year-old. Shut the f***.
Genocide Circus. COVID was like the best time ever for my job. Just me and the other truck drivers running on nearly empty highways.
up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a baby. Shut up. What a joke. That's not going to happen. You don't know f***ing anything.
That's not gonna
You're not even living life as an adult in 34. You couldn't successfully complete a marriage. You can't successfully complete holding a
I was
job.
married for 12 years.
And guess what? You're not. You couldn't successfully complete holding
Got a point.
Get him.
You
a job for
failed.
more than 6
You
months.
failed that.
You couldn't work in a kitchen. You can't go and sit across a desk from someone without having to sit in a house for a week. You're a child. You're incapable of existing in this world and doing all this stuff that you want to do. And just like, by the way, your kid, you want to homeschool your kid. All this stuff that you are choosing is going to put you in a position where they're going to have to put their life on hold to take care of their joke of a dad. That is your choice. And it's honestly a disgusting choice. It is a selfish choice.
So them being
And it's a joke.
sick from being in public school constantly is a better thing. So how would I take care of a sick kid? I can't afford a babysitter. I
Buddy.
can't afford a hospital bill.
Hospital bill. If they f***ing get the sniffles?
The COVID is not the sniffles.
I didn't even say COVID. You just said sick.
Stop
I
with the
said just
COVID.
cold.
Stop with the COVID. Not everything is COVID.
There's hardly even colds anymore.
Oh, it's just COVID. It's just COVID now. If you get
There's-
sick with anything, literally anything, it's COVID.
I stubbed my toe, John. COVID.
I destroyed my liver with vodka. That's
No,
COVID.
it's COVID.
We
That's
literally had
COVID.
a weather change. I have the sniffles today. It's fucking COVID.
I have been sick.
uncle.
I have been sick 4 times this year. None of them were COVID.
Oh, that's not true.
Bring up the wastewater data and look up
Oh,
colds
good. Death.
over the
I'm not
last
going
5
down
years.
these road-
You should check it out.
Buddy, I'm not falling down your conspiracy holes.
If you find the truth to be conspiracy,
Sweet by or hear about it.
okay.
This dude is a
Anyone
nutcase.
specifically? I could start with my roommate.
Describe your friend group. This robust friend group.
I wouldn't say it's robust. It's like four people in my mind. No, it's
4 people and my mom.
it's really all I need.
Dude, you can live whatever life you want, but you're gonna take down your kid with you.
I'm really trying not to do that, and
You
part of
already
the show is
did.
to help give them a better
Buddy,
future.
Listening to you and the absolute worldview you
John, it gets worse.
have, nothing I'm gonna say is gonna fix anything. You're Already, you're gone. You need like a deep therapy.
That
do you go? This guy he's insane. It's not therapy. Therapy's not going to do anything. He's broken. He's broken.
Or
He's very
morbidly obese.
deeply broken.
Such a stupid. Why are we talking about this for 40 minutes? I don't really care about this.
A lot of people don't. Most people don't actually. Probably about
You think there's a reason
99%
for
of
that?
People do not care at all about this. They don't care about their kids. They don't care about their spouse. They don't care about their
It's
parents.
not about caring. It's what you're defining as caring.
Have you seen what attendance looks like in an elementary school since COVID?
Huh?
Have you seen what
God, this guy
attendance
is-
rates look like
Well, I
in
can't
public
find
schools?
an actual statistic related to
Because no one
reinfection.
knows how bad it
Then
is.
how are you so
By
confident?
the way, someone says he thinks he's faking it. When you see his debt, you will realize he is not faking it.
Then you said
And they do have copies of all his shit.
that I am
It's
going to die.
just
if I
a
get
law of averages. Build that amount.
Why
for
didn't
sure.
you guys pay tax?
Okay,
The literal
hold on. Get
flu
ready.
At some point, it's gonna like destroy
Ready?
them.
That's not how our immune system works. That's all based on.
All
a
right,
lie that
are you ready
getting
for the
sick
debt?
builds
That's
it.
coming right
It
now. Are
weakens
you
it.
ready?
Oh, well, I asked
Are
the
you
question.
ready?
Yeah.
Oh, where do you think you're finding?
Are you ready?
This guy's retarded.
Are you
Financial
ready?
score is
He is.
0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
0 currently.
Okay, so we better not change anything. If you want your Hammer financial score, link is in the description below, or you can go to calebhammer.com. If you want to come on this show, calebhammer.com/apply. We'd be happy to have you. Normally, this is where I say download the Simpler Budget app because it'll actually fix your financial situation by you can see how much you spend on certain things. Blah blah blah. You get the
do have
premium
that.
version, but you're not a budgeting case. That is as clear as day. It is obviously not your actual finances that is impacting your life. You are down deep rabbit holes of extremes. Okay. IRS for 2014.
Yes.
Whoa! Whoa!
That's nothing.
That's
11 years ago. That's comedic.
that's.
What?
They
The f- is
can they
happening?
even collect on that? It's 11 years old.
It's the IRS. They'll fucking-
No, there's a
That's
statute.
like that's
Sold if they
compound.
want.
That's compounded interest too, you dumbass.
Wait for it.
limitations on that. I'm sure it's got to be 10 years. Before you get too far, you should maybe look at a couple of the next pages there. Did that say that IRS can only collect after 10 years? Have you seen that before?
Yep, 10 years. For collections,
For
the
collections.
IRS has 10 years from the date of assessment when the tax is recorded as due to collect the debt. After that, it's typically erased.
Typically, yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, so if you'll just go
They
through
obviously
here
have
and
not
look at,
erased it.
a
so
couple
the
more here.
Typical has not applied to you. So, why haven't you paid taxes? Oh my. That's another $42,884 in tax. Oh my. Then for the next year, it's $70,000 in taxes.
Oh my
We had
God.
a
Is
very
this
successful
stacking? Are
business.
these separate?
Those are stacking. Those are separate years.
18
Individual
it went down
amounts.
a little to 42,000, then 6,000 in 2020.
2020 was
Oh
the,
my.
was the year we
Dude,
started
what are
our
you
corporation
doing?
and started putting our money through an S corp.
What was the business?
My ex-wife is a cam model, so we were
That's why
making
you
over
tried dicking
10,000 a
online.
month. Yeah, because if they could do it, I could do it.
Did you
But
file-
I can't do it. It did not. It's no good. Like
Hey, John. It gets worse.
it doesn't work well for me. I am not a good fit for that. They're much better.
$143,000 in debt
this
so far.
Yeah, it gets worse.
was us working together over the course of our marriage, and
What was your role?
photography and videography, and
Okay.
sometimes
Oh,
acting.
so you filmed her getting railed.
for the
Got it.
channel and for
Wait, I
for
have IRS
videos.
debt cumulative of 334,000.
How? Don't you need to be making more than that?
Well, when they were making money in their old business, he was making money. Him and his the thing is, his wife was making plenty of money, but they were filing jointly. So they weren't paying their taxes correctly, is what he claims. Which this seems like they just weren't paying their taxes. You have to keep something in mind. This debt is over 11, 12, 13 years old now. So it's not just the money that you owe, but then you are also being charged a late fee and interest on everything in there as well. So it starts to rack up and rack up and rack up. But John, what if I told you it gets even worse? What if I told you the IRS has a lien on his house?
Where did this money go?
I don't know.
She must have made quite a bit of money to be like,
this. So she said, he says it a little later on, but at one point she had like 17 million views. Like, she's big. Whoever his ex was making a lot of money doing this, and that's where you're seeing this debt. Even though she was, but here's the thing: he was making videos with her. So it's not like this is their debt when they were working together.
Okay.
Yes, that's 2014 through 2020.
2014 through 2020.
That's fucking insane. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, that's.
I don't have words for that.
Yeah, it took some time to build that amount.
Why didn't you guys pay taxes?
The estimated payments were just not enough.
We just sell your organs on the black market.
His organs are not worth $334,000. There's no fucking way.
Well, that's all he has left.
Did not send nearly enough money
Estimated payment. Did you work with a CPA for those estimated payments?
No, okay. I had went to H&R Block for my taxes.
H&R Block,
yes, for you.
Yeah, and they kind of screwed us over. They did not help us.
H&R Block only goes so far, sir.
H&R Block can handle a small business. It can handle your day-to-day taxes. If you are making the amount of money you're making, looking at those taxes, if you're making that amount of money, you need an accountant. You need a personal accountant, right? I mean, I'm right.
Yes. I mean, he must have been making 7 figures, probably. Yeah, so
that much money.
Well, I didn't know where to go. It was
Google CPA. I don't know.
I didn't know that then. That was
didn't know what.
I didn't know who.
I'll tell you this: the person who does the taxes for the business, and mine now also as well, she was so good. She used to live in Florida. She moved to Arizona, and I still use her. Like, we just do Zoom now because she's that good. Like, she's helped me out so much.
To look for to help me.
Google who to look for to help me.
In 2014, I just had.
You're able to look things up.
Well, right, but when I looked it up, it just said go to H&R Block and talk to a tax professional.
Sure, that was a paid ad at the top. Okay.
This guy's fucking retarded. His wife tricked him, didn't he? His wife probably split the tax bill up, and then she took all the money, and then she's going to pay off her side of the taxes, but he has no money to pay the rest of the taxes.
Well, here's the thing, John. They have a lien on the house, so they can't even sell the house, because if they sell the house, they get the money. Now, right now, the IRS can't take the house because it's their primary residence or some shit, so they don't want to take the home from them. But the only way they could even make money is they would have to sell the home for over what it's worth. Who's going to buy a home over what it's worth? Instant says, fun fact, if you're the IRS within 10 years, the timer resets.
So I was living in
especially
Knoxville
in this market. Yeah, it's not happening
at the time in a house that was.
What percentage were you guys estimating?
That we were planning for 30%.
You put 30% aside.
No, we didn't. That's what we were planning to, but we never did.
What the fucking mean planning to for a half a decade?
Right.
You're not planning. Now I believe even less that I'm going to start making money, or it's starting slowly.
Well,
it's going to happen.
Money
because I was planning, and it was 5 fucking years of planning. You planning? How much what percentage did you guys actually set aside planning?
Set aside none. It was just.
Oh, you said you filed estimated taxes.
Well, no, we'd file the form.
But
like,
you didn't pay. Oh,
right. Yeah. Yeah. I just thought that they would set me up with a payment plan or rent.
Look,
like
that's
eventually.
Things right there. He likes when men make girl noises. That's why he was like,
Yeah, you're right. I think it's just kink.
Yep.
They did in 2018.
I thought I
He's
get
definitely a cop.
by the way, I thought I get high pitched, but Jesus Christ, Caleb.
Yeah.
But it was
definitely
our income had become impacted from getting their payment processor shut down.
Okay.
From Sesta Fawcett. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay, well, they lost. Anyways, the site we used to work on linked directly to our Pornhub channel, so we could monetize our views from Pornhub directly to our live stream.
Why'd you guys get divorced?
Like, why?
That was the word I used.
There was a multitude of reasons. Ultimately,
yeah, why'd you guys get divorced?
My ex-partner got into astrology.
And
what? What does this have to?
No,
What?
hold on.
Hey.
My curiosity is piqued.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I'm sorry. Did she make a decision like on a magic 8-ball? Like, should I divorce him? Type of thing.
No.
Is it similar along that line?
Oh no, he's a Pisces and she's a Capricorn. We can't be together.
Okay, ready? Are we ready?
See.
Are we ready?
The alignment was off. Apparently, I have to see.
My ex-partner got into astrology.
You both are fucking insane.
Really into astrology.
And you both can't delicately get into things. You both have to go down the craziest.
Exactly.
Okay.
We are.
And your signs didn't match, so you got divorced?
Yeah, my sign was to leave. I was not interested
you left?
No. Like,
why'd you guys get divorced? So you got into astrology.
We got into they got into astrology, and they started. So instead of working on like their work stuff for Twitter, they started posting more about astrology and finding people that felt like that with them and could because I have.
Were you guys open?
No.
Okay.
We were exclusive.
But she was fucking different stars?
No. No, this is cam modeling, not like so our
No, sorry. When she was making connections, I was associate.
So like part of the tax debt actually from like 2015, 2016, 2017, we were hiring other people we were paying other people to come cam with us.
Okay,
we were doing different types of shows, and then we would not tax them for what we were paying them. Oh, okay. Well, someone messaged them on the internet about astrology, and my ex-wife had posted about feet fetish work, like, and linking it to astrology.
What the?
Hey, John, remember earlier where you were like, this can't get any worse?
Dude, I mean, like, just fucking tell us why are you linking it to like feet and astrology and shit like that?
Because,
you can't
John,
just fucking say
this
it.
is the best
Get around to it.
This is the best story you've ever heard.
Get the fuck around to it. It's annoying me. I'm not even interviewing.
And
Caleb's so pissed.
I completely understand it because I'm like, dude, why did you get divorced? Why are you going into a foot story and somebody messaged her about astrology? What does that have to do with anything?
This recently unhoused individual from the greater San Diego area
reached
out to them.
Recently unhoused individual, John.
A homeless man messaged my wife.
So she left you for a homeless man.
It gets better. It's better than that.
See, I stopped at a certain point.
I watched every minute, and I never do this. I paid $4.99 to become a member to watch the after show because he does like 30 minutes where they kind of just talk more about this stuff and not less financial stuff. It was fucking crazy. This guy is insane. I'm not gonna play any of the post show stuff because I do not believe I've done in posting people's their paywall shit.
And said, hey, I like you. I want to hang out with you. And then I think that started. So this would have been March 2023. And then May 2023, my ex gave me some poems saying they wanted out. And
so she left.
Yeah, they left.
No. We have to give it. No, the poems were a nice touch. Came from the heart.
She divorced you through poems.
Yeah, roses are red, violets are blue. You're pretty ugly. We're through.
Yep, they left. And at the time, I had rented a house for my mother and brother. to move into so they could continue their job, and they took that rental agreement since it had their income in because we were married. It had their name on it. So they're like, well, I'll just take this lease and move in here.
You got on a payment plan for some of these?
Yes. Yeah. We were on a payment plan in 2018.
2018 for the previous ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem when you do a payment plan, yes, in 10 years, the IRS debt is wiped when you look it up. But the problem is if you accept the payment plan, the clock starts again at year zero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact that's how it works.
Oh. So he's fucking stupid. He's retarded. He's clearly just retarded, right?
For all the previous ones.
A homeless guy stole his wife.
Yeah.
A homeless man.
Unhoused. Recently unhoused.
No. That means
Recently
nothing. That
unhoused
means homeless.
individual.
And that was at
Roses
2800.
are red, violets are plum. I hope you're okay. I left you for a bum.
that was a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
John, go to Hallmark cards. Go to Hallmark cards.
Yeah.
I can knock it out of the park. I really can.
Fucking nailed it.
Wait, what do you mean?
If the debt sat there for 10 years and did nothing,
Then it could be dismissed.
but it didn't, it was likely that not forgiveness period. I'm trying to figure out a way to explain this. That was likely paused because you went on the payment plan and it may have negated time.
Hold on. Roses are red and they're also fragrant. You have a tiny dick. I left you for a vagrant.
That's very good. Yeah.
I don't know where you are in terms of when this could have fallen off. I don't know. Without more information,
Well-
maybe we'll get it going through this conversation, but
It's currently non-collectible.
that 10 years, though, works if nothing happens. It can get paused quite often, though, that 10 years.
All right.
Leaving the country, applying for different services, going through the negotiation or conversations of a payment plan.
Right. Yeah, I had hired Lothamer Tax Solutions.
Oh, good. You can pay a lawyer, just not your taxes.
Well,
Productive member of society.
I hired them on my behalf to try
Roses
and
are
get...
stupid. Violets are lame. You are now out and in the hobo cave.
Ooh, like nice. Ew. Hobo cum?
All right. Yeah, hobo cum.
the tax situation taken care of.
Yeah.
And they ultimately just got us a payment plan we couldn't afford. So we ended up paying them $10,000.
You did pay 10?
Yeah, it was $10,000 to Lothamer Tax Solutions, and then we got the monthly payments going.
All right, roses are red, violets are blue. The IRS is gonna fuck you.
Yes, they will. They will fuck you harder than anything you've done on OnlyFans or Pornhub. I could tell you that. They will fuck you raw. They will fuck you raw and fuck you again and fuck you over and over again. And there's nothing that you could do because they're the government.
And they can afford to watch a hobo fuck your wife.
Mm-hmm.
I paid like
So
three of them.
there's a hobo fucking his wife on OnlyFans right now. That's a fact.
Pornhub.
Yes.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pornhub.
Yeah, they call them long dong IRS agent.
Because we had just enough money.
I guess COVID was the only thing that she got that was long, huh?
But then we couldn't maintain after that.
Okay.
The lack of income.
Hobos are
from,
always floating around stealing people's pies.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's wife's pie.
Oh, jointly.
Yes.
Okay. What's they doing?
What's they doing?
The same thing.
Paying?
Wait.
But are they helping to pay this? Because
No,
not all of it's
no.
even 10 years old.
No.
She's riding the rails.
Are they doing okay at least?
I'm not sure.
They
They haven't
chat.
really
What are
disclosed
you
much
doing, step
over it, but
hobo?
Yeah.
They don't talk to me about. I've asked, like, even before coming on here, I was like, "Hey, what's going on?"
They're still in
Like,
Michigan.
Yeah, they're still in Michigan.
Okay.
They live not too far from me.
Still doing camping?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And they've started with their new partner. Apparently,
hobo.
the internet
The
doesn't
hobo
like them as
partner.
much as they like me. We went from 17 million views on to now their channels. 170th of that.
What?
But that's okay. He's nice to my kid, and that's what matters.
Oh God, you fucking cuck! Oh my God! Oh my God, dude! Oh my fucking God, dude! This hurts.
This is fun.
COVID too?
Yeah, we're all in that camp.
On that,
yeah, and the guy that
you have a problem with
over-
COVID. A homeless man is having sex with your wife and probably doing something with your daughter.
We're from.
It's a daughter.
San Diego. He's
them.
been COVID avoiding with us this entire time, which has been very
he's just been avoiding you.
Appreciated. But it ultimately, him not being able to go find work, I'm sure, is not helping their financial situation also.
Yeah, she likes bums. She was with you before.
Other than him working with them.
Brother Cheerio, roses are red, violets are blue. Something about a foot fetish, and I'm leaving you.
Astrology.
So what was your plan for these taxes then?
My plan was to... Well, ultimately, I was hoping that the house could sell and they just get paid, because we have.
Why haven't you sold the house?
It's. Well, I need money to do some upgrades and.
What needs to be upgraded?
Well,
needs to be upgraded.
Well, the water heater needs to be upgraded.
Yeah, but you can get that in a concession.
Yes, it could. But making a concession when I'm asking $200,000 above market.
Well, why
you can't do that.
$200,000 above market.
No. I that's what I would need. I would need that to cover the federal tax debt, because the federal tax debt at $330,000 and we owe $124,000 on the house.
You can't even afford living at your house.
Matter.
Right? Yeah, I've been.
So you have to sell it regardless of if it fully pays off the tax debt or not.
Well, my ex-wife could move in there and like.
She has another dude. It sounds like. Why would she move in?
Okay, but could does not mean she is going to.
Living in a box right now.
In a rental house, and the
Is
mortgage
she
is
going
in
to move
their
in?
name. No, I don't think so.
Then why is this even something you're bringing up? All right, listen up. Money along the way. Still not going
contract that I did not quite read.
her? To that?
Yeah, to them. Yeah, to them. So I pay them the $13.51 each month.
Okay.
But
whoa. So you owe them money?
Yes.
You got
Each
fucked,
month,
and you owe them money.
Deal.
Wait, why does he owe them money?
Because the house is technically under his wife's name, so he has to pay her rent for living there. Mayo riot. Roses are arrayed. Gay sex is funny. Now clench this egg, you big dummy.
What about when you sell the house? Do you get equity?
Yeah, I get half of whatever.
But you pay rent. Okay.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I think this guy's
I'm currently
just an
3
idiot,
months
and he
behind on
keeps
the
getting screwed
rent.
over.
He's 3 months, but he's don't worry, he's 3 months behind.
Oh God!
Because
but you are still prioritizing your money.
She can decide to evict you.
Genocide Circus says roses are red, violets are blue. This homeless eats my pussy like it's its last meal 5 times a day and treats me like a cum slut I desire to be. Rhyme at the end. Bye.
Your business is definitely really gonna make money for the first time.
It will.
Ever.
It will.
I don't think that it worked. Genocide, but it was
accurate,
admirable.
Definitely will.
Admirable.
I wouldn't be doing it.
John.
Okay.
Yep.
Genocide
Can't be
Circus
around the
is
mouth
of
breather.
the darker complexion. His people know how to rhyme. Why are you questioning that?
It's rapping and rhyming are. Well, I guess
he would be in the Squid Game.
Okay.
Can't handle the heat in the kitchen. But yeah, the farm's going fantastic.
You're just gonna fall on the ground, and honestly, none of us should pick you up, and you should have to figure out how. Yeah,
I completely agree with
pick
you,
yourself
Caleb.
up.
I completely agree with you. I'll tase him.
Victim.
I'll tase him.
You're gonna make yourself be. You're gonna sound like it. You're gonna cry like you are.
I'm not trying to be a victim.
No,
here.
not yet. But you're failing. You're 3 months behind rent.
I am
prioritizing
I have failed, my guy.
You're not homeless yet.
I was just evicted. They tried to evict me because of the stupid contract. Yeah, they evicted me, and
you guys don't have a good relationship.
That I don't know what they're honestly trying to get. I don't understand the point of evicting
Probably
me and
rent.
our child, other than just money. So they can't be doing that well if they need me to cover all of the bills.
Here's how it works, sir. They evict you, but they keep the child.
The contract was only
I don't know. We're not hearing her
written so the lawyer could get additional legal fees. Otherwise, I wouldn't. And this lease is up in April. I'm not going to sign another lease where they're going to say, "Oh, if you don't pay, you're going to be, you have to pay all this."
Well, they tried and they didn't. It sounds like.
Yeah.
You're not homeless.
I'm not homeless.
I'm saying when your next batch that is definitely going to make money doesn't,
I have some on the drying rack right now because of the federal tax lien.
No, well, that's pretty. Ours at the IRS.
Yeah, I
only
can't.
One
the
of them
minimum
is over 10 years old.
So this is currently non-collectible. So as long as I don't make more than 10,000, all of it is non-collectible. All of it, is non-collectible. They can't come. They can't. The only thing they have is a lien on the house. That's the.
So they're gonna take the house though, right?
But otherwise, they're not taking.
Really? You didn't tell me that, or did I just not hear that?
Well, yeah, that's what I was. That's why I couldn't sell because of the federal tax lien.
No, well, that's pretty fucking substantial.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Why I couldn't.
Is they on the title? Of the house?
They're on the mortgage. That's why they were trying to.
So if it's not even up to you to sell, if you even want to, like they would have to say.
Yeah, they have ultimate say, but we have discussed.
Ultimate say?
Well, I mean, like it's.
Do you have ultimate say if they want to and you don't?
Yeah,
they could just sell.
I'm not totally sure on that one with a marital asset.
What's the agreement?
It's all I could get.
By the way, here, let me give you this.
Going to like my Friday Night Magic every single week.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I forgot, John. I forgot about this one little part here.
But I do like to give every guest one of
JJ,
these.
just give me 1 sec.
Founders Edition. Budget your financial. No. Write down your financial journey in the budgeting book. Yes, it's signed. All that stuff. We sign them for when they sign up for the annual version of the budgeting app. I send them a signed version, but you get one as well. I need you to document the entire process of your finances until you come on the follow-up channel, and then I'm going to read it.
Okay. All right.
That's what you have to
do. So like each step I take to get these things fixed?
Everything you do. Give me like a weekly review or whatever makes sense for your situation.
Okay, so you seemed a little like, well, how did I not pay $42,000 in taxes? Like, because
you guys filed quarterly but didn't actually, you filed the paperwork, you just didn't pay anything.
Yeah, and it's because I was spending money on other stuff.
Which
is
obviously where to go.
Yeah, at the time I had the truck I really wanted. It was a 2015 Silverado.
Yeah, for the real important, hauling around a pair of boobs was your job. So I don't know why you needed that.
If only you knew what a joke that was.
Well, I'm sure they're impressive if they're making that much money.
That's okay. At the same time, I also had my dream car. It was a 06 Mitsubishi. Yeah, I had a truck and a car that were both financed.
Now you have
wait a minute.
Now I have credit. So
hold on, wait.
Yeah, I had my 06 Mitsubishi Lancer. We were living in a 3,000 square foot brick mini mansion in Knoxville. We were well outside of our means, and I did not have the money to. When I saw like, oh, I should be paying like $9,000 on this quarterly payment, I was like, I don't have $9,000, so then I just wouldn't do it because I thought it ultimately was just like, I'll get a payment for it and take care of it eventually.
Hold on.
Not even reporting.
Hold on, $9,000 in a quarterly payment. How much money?
Yeah, like, bro, no, you had the fucking money, but you did other things.
No, because I'm doing the math. Like for $9,000 quarterly payment, how much money were they making? That's quarterly. Think about this, JJ. That's
probably
quarterly.
$250.
Yeah, probably like $250. Probably a quarter. Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
so they get $1 million a year. That's about right.
Yeah,
I mean they're getting 17 million views on Pornhub. They're making pretty good money.
Yeah,
That's
that
very
never
good
happened. There was this other thing I got a little into when we were having a good bit of money coming in, starting in 2014. This little game called Magic: The Gathering.
Oh no! How much?
I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised.
How much did he spend on Magic cards?
Wait.
Have you heard of that?
Yes.
I played competitively for the better part of the last 12 years. Not really to the point where I ever made any money.
By the way, I said 1% earlier, and I just wanted to do more work. It's 0.5% is the death rate globally. Continue.
So at the time when I was not paying taxes, I was going to, like my Friday Night Magic every single week. And sitting down with the...
Yeah, keep going.
Yep. And I like to have the best deck in the room. I like to go all in when I do something, so I would build, full foreign, full foil, just different types of stuff, and that
How much money
ultimately
do you think you spent on my magic cards?
really got to
Magic
my
cards?
ex.
Yeah, how much? How much do you think?
They're clearing a mill. All right, this
10K.
probably- Yeah, no, way more than that. But
How much do you think?
he's probably buying cases. So I'm gonna guess somewhere north of 250, 300,000.
All right, let's see.
No, come on.
That I would-
Cards?
Hold on,
No,
just
but
wait,
you
just
did-
wait, just wait.
Did you not hear what he said?
Just
he
wait.
wanted to be the top of the line.
And
Everything.
foils.
Buying foils, bro.
Listen.
Those motherfuckers can be like 10, 20,000.
Listen.
What?
Be spending these numbers on magic cards, and the credit one card definitely had some magic card purchases.
$47 the fees. Why? Because you probably didn't make a. There it is, late fee. There it is. Plus, of course, your normal annual. Oh, $450 is the credit limit. You owe $517. Well done. Really setting your kid up
I'll
for
get those
success.
I'll get those taken care of soon.
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 When is soon?
financially,
This shit.
yeah.
Oh, you know the show? Yeah.
I
You've never done anything. You've never been successful. Some just exists for.
diversify my credit.
You could have made your payment. It's $100 a decade. Who the me? I was. Oh, interest charge. The clear too.
Hold on, I'll try. I'm trying to see when
Okay.
he
And
does
they
say.
just love it. So most of them are just.
So it's scary
Yeah.
if she gets a cold, but it's good to shove. Huh?
It's not a lot of money on there.
Buddy, you have no money. You only have debt. You're a joke. 34 years.
On
He's like 4. That's not compromised.
yeah.
And I can respect.
No, I can earn $50 a day is what my profit was.
You can't be extreme. They have fallen down.
All right, I'll tell you how much because we must have skipped it. He spent $150,000 at his magic shop, so much so that the owner actually showed him how much he spent there and sent him a Christmas card because he was basically keeping the shop open on his own.
Yeah.
You are fucking.
And look. Here's the thing, though. If he still has that is an
Sell
asset.
him. Yep.
So I mean, he doesn't want to get rid of it, obviously, because he's a faggot. But you know,
just sell it.
$150K in magic cards?
Yeah,
Dude, go to
you can do that.
eBay, Go to eBay and type in Magic the Gathering cards
And
just
sort
take
by
a look
price.
at
Sort by
that.
price.
I will right now.
Genocide
Sort by price.
Genocide Circus says, is this the Squid Game first to 5 Def Jam fight for New York for all you can eat calamari? Because if not, no. Genocide Circus, if you cared about the kid, he sells magic cards, take out a huge life insurance and do the right thing. Wink, wink. Genocide Circus, if you bought a Power 9 set, that's like buy a really good new car or truck. Oh my God, really?
I forgot that Genocide Circus is also a blurred.
Well, nerds are nerds.
$2.1 million for one fucking card?
Yeah. Oh, that's better than that, man. Have fun with that rabbit hole, but
Oh my God.
John, maybe you have something for your show tonight. Guys, JJ's
We're doing
up.
bath salts tonight.
JJ's up next.
Yep, smoking weed, hanging out. 12 times.
Frozen?
Rosa Fridays.
Frozen Fridays. That's right. Go check him out. All right. John will be on at 8.
8 o'clock, Sulk Stream.
ROTC at 4. See ya.
Stinger flex.
Oh, by the way, John, the new sets of Magic cards, the Final Fantasy ones, about around $200.
God, I can't fucking believe it.